To John's friend, the great tragedy of his life was that he'd never followed the path his intellect had lined up for him. To John, the great tragedy of his life was that he'd not got 2 drinks in at last orders. Francis and Mark had, and they still had their second to come. John was staring down a rapidly depleting pint glass, wondering whether to ask his drinking pals to split theirs with him. It was the only avenue left to him. Ah, come on, a third from each of you, and we're all sitting here at the same point, equals. We're not forming a commune with our pints, John, said Francis. But you'll feel awkward drinking your pint whilst I've not got one. You'll feel hurried. Go and ask Amy. She'll probably let you have her last one. It's only a couple of minutes after. John tutted and stood up. There was only one table left in the pub with people still drinking. Most had already left. Another couple were just getting their coats on. And then there was Amy stood at the edge of the bar, staring at John wobble over to her. John had a short but significant relationship with Amy 2 years earlier. She'd introduced him to her workplace, this pub, and therefore his nights. When they broke up, mainly because he had decided to tell the assembled regulars exactly what it was Amy liked and in what rooms of the house, it was agreed he could still come to the pub. John respected Amy's decency in the matter. All right, Amy? No, John, I want to be going home early tonight. Aye, but those two have got one each and I just want to be on their level. John, the till's off, I've cashed up. I'll pay tomorrow, promise. Amy relented because she knew how John got. Everyone knew how John got. Wouldn't let up, not about the last drink, not about politics, not about whether the 42 went down Stephen's Way or Brown Street. John smiled, took the drink and went and sat back with Francis and Mark. Told you she'd get you one. Francis stood up and put his coat on. Where are you off to? Asked John. Finished our drinks. It's kicking out time. We're off home. John tutted again. Mark said, you should drink up, John. You not got anywhere to go? John shook his head. Nope. And wandered off to try and catch the last 2 remaining in the pub sat on the other side.